No, opportunity. Curiosity's still awake. Opportunity is the one that fell asleep.
Oh, yeah, just go up to it, wipe off the solar panel. That way you got a little trifecta going.
Like a little robot fist bump on Mars.
Yeah, like, hey, you good there, bud? Time to wake up.
The audio is now on the stream, FYI. Oh, your download speed is garbage, JD.
I don't know what's happening. It was fantastic yesterday.
Yeah, I'm sure it usually is better than this.
Could be the weather. Are you downloading any games through Steam at the moment? Because Steam is notorious for doing that.
I have Steam turned off. The only thing I have open is Edge and Discord.
But is Steam running in the background downloading a game, or is it like shut out?
Nothing.
Weird.
It's probably just it's probably weather related.
Possibly.
One thing I have learned is that for some reason, the infrastructure in the United States is extremely fragile.
No way, really?
What? You're just now figuring this out?
No, but it becomes obvious every time that something like this happens.
True.
Hey, we're a very fragile country.
I know.
All right, everything gets to where it needs to be just in the right amount of time.
Just in time. All right.
But, they could learn a thing or two from that opening cinematic of the First Division, where they talk about it.
Do they? It's been so long, I've forgotten.
It's especially if you watch it now, given the whole situation in the rest of the world, it's very eerie.
I felt very uncomfortable playing the Division 2 during the pandemic. I think I went back for something. It's like, it's a little close to home.
Like when the makers of Black Mirror released a poster for season 6, and it's just a mirror on a bus stop. It's like, yeah, no, don't do that.
That's just.
Yeah, that's just unsettling. Thanks very much. Like, as if your show wasn't unsettling enough as it was. Thanks.
Right.
First
I want the new season. Oh yeah, the first
episode.
episode. We don't talk about that.
Why would you lead with that?
Wait, is that the one with the pig?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's bad.
Yeah.
Way to open a show.
Yeah, you're just like, hell.
All right. So, last week, you beat the snot out of a bunch of people on a ship and rescued Storm Giant King Hecaton. He was a little bit confused, but very, very thankful for his rescue. Took you back to the Maelstrom, shared a little bit of information as to what they have learned about Imrith so far, including a potential location out in the desert, which you were correct, because if you look on the map here, you were over here at one point. I have to add some more dotted red lines here because you've been all over the place since then. I think in this case, the location is probably a little further north. It's a large desert. But we sort of decided that we're going to use this session sort of as your calm before the storm prep thing. Gather your allies, buy your potions, have one more visit with the lady friends or merfolk friend, and then go from there. So I will kind of leave it up to you as to what you want to do today. But I think, we're probably not going to get into the actual fight. We can. Well, I'm kind of planning on ending the session as you arrive in the desert and prepare for what's to come. So, I suppose technically you're still at the Maelstrom right now.
Yep.
So it was. Who's coming with us from the Maelstrom? Was Oleg coming with us? Well, not with us, but he's when Mia's there.
Yes, King Hecaton is taking Oleg, and probably a couple other storm giants. He's going to leave the throne to Sarissa and Imperator Uthor, so they will stay here. But they're basically they're actually going on a pretty interesting journey. They're going to ride whales all the way to the coast. and then they're going to switch over to some rocks and fly those all the way over to the desert. So,
Fly some rocks to the desert.
yeah, the ROCs, those giant. You encountered one of them. You saw one, and you avoided it way back when you scaled those. What was it, like 15,000 steps or something like that?
Oh, yeah.
I thought you meant like boulders.
Oh, I did too. I was about to say
That's what I was thinking.
ridiculous as I sit in my flying castle.
Yes. Who flies on rocks? I should have made them griffins just to pour a little more salt on.
Yeah. We're still not over that.
But so long ago. This is like week
We're gonna
4.
gifted some griffins in the future and just shove them in the stables.
Better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
We
so
have a griffin in the castle.
We spent
Yeah,
a lot of money for nothing.
For something we do not use ever.
well, you
To
now
be
have
fair-
stables. All you really need to do is find a place to buy some griffins. You never
be
went
fair,
back to try to get them.
lines.
we got to see the town burn down, so
Yeah.
you know.
Did Scraps have anything to do with that series of pyrotechnics?
No.
No? No, I didn't. No.
This was, I think, this was before Scraps found her pyrotechnic abilities.
No, I think the very first session I proved that I was a little bit of a pyro when I suggested to Tyrant that he should set a bottle of oil on fire
That's
and
true.
throw it.
You've
But
always
then
had
he,
the tendencies, just not always had the abilities to do it yourself.
He just unfortunately didn't roll very well, so he set himself on fire.
Yeah.
So
I mean, there have been many occasions where I've been walking to the kitchen and I see lights flickering underneath Scraps' door coupled with a
what I do in my own room is my own business.
hey, it's all good.
Cool. All right. Before we do anything, are we going to be bringing Hoots with us to the fight? Is he ready?
For a
I don't know.
dragon fight? I don't know.
Yeah.
Even with giants, I don't know.
The
Give him a
giant-sized
potion of
Hoots.
gigantification.
Are we gonna
mean, that-
potion hoots?
That would be fucking hilarious, but is he ready for a fight? I mean, my heart broke the last time he died, so
Yeah. Well, he was in the backpack last time.
no, he was on my back.
Oh, I thought he was in. Oh, he was in your hood thing. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if it gets too hairy, we can tell him to run.
Yeah.
Make him really large and tell him to run. Fly? Hoots can't fly,
No.
right? Okay.
No.
No.
Darn.
Think penguin.
Ah.
Can a grizzly bear fly?
Oh,
God,
rocks
that
can
would
fly.
be-
Ridiculous.
There are a couple of other pieces of information that the storm giants tell you about Imrith that they have learned.
Okay.
You already know she's an ancient blue dragon. She is also known as the Doom of the Desert, sometimes referred to as the Dragon of Statues.
Gargoyle statues.
She's a spellcaster, and like all blue dragons, is immune to lightning damage. And her lair is a ruined amphitheater, half buried in the cold desert sands northeast of Ascor, which is an ancient and abandoned dwarven city.
Great, more of my dead kin.
They're all over the place.
You can't walk
Wonderful.
without tripping over a dead dwarf. Or some
And
places
the
call it not building.
Storm giants are planning to set up a camp about 2 miles or so away from this place. And that's kind of where they will wait for you. This will be the camp to set up and coordinate things from. So
we can have Hoots like run to the camp if it's if we get into serious shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Hoots is also kind of a jerk. Do you think he would listen? She would listen.
She's a jerk.
She's a strong, independent owlbear who don't need no party.
She's also a teenager who needs guidance.
Yeah.
I think Hoots would listen.
I think Hoots armor.
I'm still working on it. Yeah, I gotta work on that. That's what I was planning to do with this session. Work on that, and then work on all of your individual pieces. Because I can knock out Sansa's, Val's, and possibly Silver's pretty quickly. But Scraps and Greenbone.
You never really sent me anything, did you?
No, I didn't. I completely forgot. But basically, Sansa's is going to be a bandolier for scrolls and her books. Val's going to be a bandolier for daggers and darts. Silver is going to be a hold on, what's the word for it? It's coming to me. Quiver, thank you. Quiver with like auto ready function. And Scraps is going to be a dagger, Lord Stabbington. And then Greenbone is going to be, what was it? Mother's Weep?
He's decided to call it Mother's Ruin.
Mother's Ruin?
Yeah.
Okay, I dig that.
And, yeah. So who can we call on to help us? I think we should probably gather as many people as possible.
The Delphine.
Cool.
Yeah, for sure.
Honestly, we could probably coax Delgalos and because I can never remember his name, the Clout Chaser.
Lazio?
Like, hey, you want an opportunity to seize an ancient blue dragon's horde? There you go.
I bet they're both gonna say no, but we could definitely try.
I mean,
hey, it's me, Glazelia boy.
The Clout Chaser.
Was he a YouTube dragon? A cloud chaser. Oh, jeez.
You will get for defeating an ancient blue dragon.
Like
it's your boy
Cloud. He's a white dragon. He probably has a little red YouTube symbol on him somewhere.
A play button.
He's got a lone red scale just somewhere.
It's like a bird bark or something, but it's just a little YouTube symbol.
It's like a little notification bell.
Yeah. Like and subscribe, and he's mauling you apart.
Glaziel out.
No, my lord. I mean, there's a chance we could try and talk to him and see.
Because they did say they wouldn't want to fight a dragon in their own lair.
No,
and that's what we're gonna go do.
Her lair.
No, that's what. Yeah, we're taking the fight to a dragon's lair.
Yeah.
So they might be like, yeah, no thanks, but we can try.
Hey, it's worth a shot. It's firepower right there. Or lightning power. I'm not entirely sure which ones breathe which. I'm not very dragon savvy.
I think Falgalos will be...
He might, yeah.
He might be the one because he helped last time when we fought those dragons.
Is Harshnag coming with us too? Or we haven't asked Harshnag.
He's still in the castle.
We can definitely ask Harshnag.
The church that Tyrus belonged to. I think they might help us. Church of
the
Dead
what?
Guys. The Church of Dead Guys. Is what
Church of Dead Guys.
Is what Ada shouted at me.
Church of the Yeeted.
Yeah, whatever their name was.
I can probably safely assume that neither Silver or Eye's deities will be of any help.
Oh no. Nope.
No, they're probably having a brew right now, laughing at us.
Like maybe,
or just at you.
No, I'm pretty sure yours was laughing at you when he brought you back.
No.
What about the water baron? Maybe
Yeah,
some
actually,
people descend with us. Maybe like some support.
because we did send her a note, didn't we, about
Yeah, we sent a note.
Slagathor?
Yeah.
We did lose JD on comms.
Yeah, but I assume he's coming back.
What about Corny Bottom?
Corny bottom.
I don't remember.
Isn't that where the
Corny
Ring
Bottom.
of Winter is?
No, Corny Bottom is where we sent
Where
all the orcs from the
orcs,
cave.
Yeah.
So that's where I told that one dude to go before he went nuclear.
Should we go get
Yeah.
Crag?
You know,
Like, I would love to ask Craig. I doubt he would come. But
honestly, this is too big of an opportunity for Craig to pass up.
If anything, he'll write about it.
He would pass it up and then just say he was there anyway.
I don't know. For glory.
What was the name of the town where we had to tell them Albrecht died? The one with all the dwarves and they wouldn't let us in because they were
Oh, the
racist.
racist dwarves?
Iron
French
Master?
Mander?
Iron Master, yeah.
Oh,
Can
Iron
we
Master.
I
we
mean,
ask
I mean, I could definitely get you in. I don't have
The
much memory of Iron
racist
Master
dwarf?
anymore.
Yeah, the racist force who wouldn't let us
I
in.
could try it. It'd provide an opportunity for me to go to my shop and see if I could convince anything with the standing I have.
Maybe they'll let us in because I'm hotter now? I don't know.
No, actually, in fact, I'd probably go out of my way to say, "See that pointy-eared dude over there? No, don't tell him how good he looks. Don't let him in."
After what happened, I'm not surprised. Yeah.
No, honestly, you would probably call upon Iron Master. Maybe.
I mean, I could just disguise myself as a dwarf, I guess.
I mean, if we did want to travel all that way, you could send a message ascending, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Well,
What's the
I have
distance?
to know the person, I think.
I could send a hawk.
We could do that. But you've met the guy, the chief.
Oh,
When
yeah,
he wouldn't let us in. So
then yeah, I guess we could send it.
trying to think where else.
Do we know any other giants?
Well, wherever the fuck Zephyros is,
Oh,
we know that guy.
Zephyros isn't gonna help out.
that's not gonna.
That asshole.
Been a year and a half since we've seen him, so
He like sent us on our way and never got in
He's like,
contact
just,
ever again.
Do this and yeah, and yeah.
he gave me a mirror, and then that was it. Off you go. Oh, we should try and find Cloud.
Cloud will help.
Yeah, the red dragon.
I doubt he'll help. I mean, I don't think he will. Like, I see Klauth as essentially just a dragon who looks out for his own territory.
It's been pretty much the case with every dragon we've come across so far.
Yeah, I mean, that's very dragony of them.
Make a history check, Silver.
It's a very dragony attribute.
And so begins the dice rolls.
Gonna be a bad roll.
6. All right, yeah. Yeah, you're not sure. I mean, you do know that like Klauth is pretty well known for being in the north and preferring the north.
Yeah.
A red dragon that prefers being in the north and a blue dragon that prefers being in the south. The colors are just not adding up to me right now.
What were some of the nicknames of the blue dragon again? I'm writing them down.
Oh, Doom of the Desert,
Doom.
which is a pretty bitchin' nickname
Yeah.
to be fair. And the Dragon of Statues.
Ah.
Suddenly, the gargoyles make a lot more sense. For a moment, I have moment of clarity.
I doubt that.
Are your audio
Well,
issues any better, JD? Maybe
I can
not.
see his eyes moving.
Yeah.
He's still there.
It's weird that his video comes through so clearly, at least on my end.
Yeah.
You guys still sound like robots.
Oh. Oh, you sound great.
I always do.
But he can
Like,
understand
you
us.
all right, so back to the castle.
Yeah.
Oh well, no, we'll be on the airship, won't we?
Yeah, we're going to that
Here's
one.
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
punch.
Teleport.
Should we
Teleport.
warn the princess about what the oracle said about her uncle? Since they're gonna be left alone.
Wait, what did the oracle say?
He said
Not don't trust Uther.
Don't trust him.
I think
Really?
somewhere in the ballpark of
Yeah.
that.
Oh,
dang. Let me get my other notes.
I need to unearth some of my own notes from eons ago. I don't know which notebook it is.
And
You guys are welcome to do a long rest, by the way.
Not gonna equip any lightning spells.
yeah,
I think you should equip all of the
Yeah,
lightning
I'll
spells.
just use chain lightning only.
So yes, when you teleported back, you would have teleported back to the airship. So I put you there for now.
Excellent.
Oh my god, I'm looking at an old note and I'm like, oh god, now that makes sense. Oh, one of the
All the pieces
questions.
are coming together.
Yeah, like one of the questions we asked the oracle was the blue dragon that visited. What did he seek? And the answer was she asked how best to cause chaos among the giants.
Oh yeah.
I'm just like, oh, I didn't get it.
I just can't believe we faced this dragon before, didn't we? In the desert?
At least twice, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
we
what
ki-
the
we
heck?
ki- We killed her kids, like, so no wonder she's a bit pissed with us. Like.
Yeah, you only came face to face with her, sort of, at the temple. In the desert, you heard her voice.
One of the other questions we asked was, what is a blue dragon's weakness? Dexterity. Dexterity.
Ooh, dexterity, huh?
Dex check, you say?
Yeah.
I'm looking through all my spells to see if there's any dex check ones.
I think a lot of my spells are dex checks.
Oh yeah, yeah, prismatic spray. You're coming with me.
Oh yeah.
It is a cool spell.
Oh, there you are. Have you got the link to the thing? The D&D?
I'm trying to find it.
Alright, let me give it to you again.
You know how I feel about bookmarks.
Yeah.
It's just so much easier to manage over here because like scanner comes in, I just click something and it works. When JD disconnected, nothing bad happened. It just switched to Valdemar's portrait image instead of his camera. It's just, I love it.
I don't care. It's a mild, like the mildest inconvenience to me.
We can't have that.
It's like a shit. Chuck, remember when we were trying to get Rumpo to entertain the idea of Discord?
Oh yeah.
Fucking hell. That was work.
He didn't want to join Discord.
No.
Sounds
He was
about right.
happy with whatever it was we were doing. TeamSpeak, I think, at the time.
It must
I
have
think
been.
it was TeamSpeak.
Yeah, he was happy with TeamSpeak. He saw no reason to switch to Discord. We were all dumb for switching to Discord.
He's an old man set in his ways.
I remember once.
Wait.
I remember when our glorious DM hit me up and was like, "Hey, check this app out," and I did, and I was like, "Whoa, this is so cool! I'm never gonna use Skype again."
God, do you remember we used to all use Skype? Oh,
Yeah.
I remember when I was in the desert and I was playing Unturned with
Oh, yeah.
Chalk and T using Skype.
If one person had to leave, then it was just like that was it. The Skype call ended. Like,
I remember when Colin didn't have a job.
What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about.
Dude.
I know you don't know what you don't know what
Did
you're
you
talking
not
about
tell
at all.
people?
No, I haven't told anyone yet because I haven't signed anything.
You dumb bitch, you're training on Tuesday.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna be writing for Game Perk.
Oh.
Congratulations!
With a sword to my
He's gonna
back
be
from my glorious.
slave.
Yeah.
Nice.
Congratulations,
Now that
dude.
I have all this free time now,
Nice.
I'll be fine. No, I haven't
Might
told
as well
anyone
learn
yet.
a
I was
skill
waiting.
to make some money.
I was waiting.
There was something about King Uther, and I don't remember.
Where do you guys want to fly the airship, by the
Only
way?
this week.
I gotta go see my fish wife. So, and I think the castle's in. Is the castle in Waterdeep or Neverwinter?
The castle is in Waterdeep.
Okay, never mind. I guess my fish wife can wait.
We sent the ship down to Waterdeep, though, didn't we?
The ship is on its way back to Waterdeep, yeah.
Oh, so there's a chance. Okay, I'm good.
It's probably there, actually, by now.
While we're flying there, then I'm gonna start, putting plans to paper on everyone's gear that I'm gonna be crafting.
Something to distract you while you wait for your fish wife.
Yep.
We met
Dumbass
some
fish
wyvern
wife.
named Teza,
That's right, we did.
and she flew herself home after we helped her.
Oh yeah, she was just chilling though. She was like being chased by something.
Yeah, she landed on our ship, on the airship.
Oh yeah, remember she
Yeah,
vomited
we-
up something.
Yeah,
took
I
her home
remember
and she
that.
flew her way.
Yeah, she vomited the earworm thing. That Sansa put in her ear.
Oh, that's where I got that. Okay, yeah. I still
I
have
always
that.
tried to
That's
remember wyvern vomitus.
That makes it so much more disgusting. How does it feel to know that you have a wyvern stomach parasite burrowing in your brain?
I don't remember what it goes though. I remember thinking it was like
Kinda
a
itches
baby
once
fish,
in a while.
It's all good.
God, it just-
but I remember thinking it was like a babel fish, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
What did it do again? did
It.
something.
I can use dissonant whispers and something else
Oh,
for a certain amount of times. Oh, detect thoughts. But it has a number of charges that I can use. Anyway, do you think Teza would help us? I don't know how to get in contact with a wyvern.
Well, you saw her, so you could hit her up in the DMs.
Does that
You
work
could
for wyverns? I mean, I
you,
guess.
could, you could imply that like maybe there's a suitor waiting for her in our stables.
Well, do we know? Do we know if that we don't know if that wyvern is male or female?
We killed his mate, so it can be whatever it wants to be.
Hey,
It can be
we're
whatever.
we're progressive.
Yeah.
It can be male or female as long as it's lonely.
Love is love.
Who else could we call on? Looking at the map, and I'm trying to remember. We've killed in a lot of places, so I'm trying to
So-
remember. Oh, where's the place with the beer? Was there anyone there that we could ask?
That was Golden Fields.
The Golden Fields.
No, I don't think there's anyone there that was combat savvy because we only went to the bar and we went to the church because we dealt with the cursed farm, which is now owned and operated by Dragon Seers LLC.
Sorry. What about the Emerald Enclave? My people.
Could ask.
Probably,
They're
probably
all
a bit
small,
far
I
away though.
imagine.
They're probably a bit far away though. I don't know if they'd make it in time to
Portal.
Portal.
We've got a. Have we asked either of our own dragons?
We're going to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe we should start asking.
Yeah, once we get there, we're still flying away, and I'm
Oh,
still. Do I
oh.
need to make a check for my doodles, or am I good?
For your doodles?
Doodle check.
Yeah, for my plans. Because one thing I was going to ask in terms of vows, would it, since it's a bandolier for quick access, could that grant him an additional attack with a dart? Like, just for darts. Like if he throws it, because he gets 2 attacks, and if it's a dart, could he throw a third one? Kind of too much. Only darts.
Yeah, no, we could say that. Well, I'll tell you what. Yes, but it depends on the craftsmanship of your bandolier that you're going to make.
I'll take that. Unfortunately, I can't do the same thing for Sansa because that's not how magic works.
I would like if you could string my books to like a little, like a retracting string that can just zip it back to the bandolier.
Like a little, like
So
a
you can just pull it
hospital,
out, open it.
like
go
a
through,
hospital
and then it just
ID
goes-
thing.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, okay.
You're
And just
not
zips back in. Back to the
I'll dig.
pocket, wherever.
I'll dig in. I'll dig in. What's his face's room? I'm sure he's got some artificer stuff that he's clearly not using anymore.
Is there anything you guys want to do aboard the airship on the way back to Waterdeep? Because if not, we can just fly over there and arrive in Waterdeep a couple days later.
Just explain the plan to Delphine and ask if she's in. If she wants to help us.
She's a member of a dragon called Loyal to Clouth. She will tell you she gives you a little bit of background. Clouth and Imarith are familiar with each other because they're kind of the 2 alpha dragons at the moment. No, not like that.
I'm glad you did it because I was like, you mean like familiar?
But they have like an uneasy truce and an understanding of you stay over there, I stay over here, and we won't mess with each other.
Right. Yeah.
So she is happy to keep providing the airship and fly you guys out to the desert if that's how you want to travel there, but she's not particularly interested in dying to a dragon because she's convinced that you guys all are going to die.
Oh, ye of little faith.
Alright, so she'll fly us there, but she won't get involved.
Yes.
Wait,
She'll
can you
be happy to wait at the camp.
I can't see you in the OBS thing now.
Me neither.
I'm right here.
Don't see it.
I
can
don't see him.
Hang on.
Okay, so Delphine's out. I'm just gonna check that off.
We could ask Harshnag. Maybe?
Yeah, but yeah, when we get back to the castle.
Oh wait, we're not. Yeah, that's right. Never
So
mind.
I'm just
After
asking
I'm
if they're
done-
we can fast forward to being back at the castle and just if you guys want to do something on the ship.
After I'm done doing all the crafting stuff, I could fly or teleport to Iron Master and have words with them. I don't know if they're gonna be down with that, but hey, I could try. I could flex my standing a little bit.
I get a message that says Stream ID is already in use.
At the OBS Ninja link?
Yeah. But like I can see me in here, but I don't think anybody else can.
Did you click on the link from the pin message or did you
Yeah.
use a
It was the link I gave him.
Yeah, T gave me a link.
did you give him the
Did
one
you
that was
copy and
pinned?
paste it?
I had a book. I have it bookmarked.
So
Wonder
it's
if it-
probably trying to
I wonder if it
Trying to
changed
use-
your link though when you click on it. I think it changes it.
Oh, okay.
Scanner, if you look in the D&D channel under pinned messages, the video chat join link. I think as soon as you click on it, I think it changes it. So when you bookmark it, it's yours now, which is probably why it's telling Scanner he can't use it.
Yeah,
Okay,
I imagine it generated a little code for T.
Okay, I didn't think about that. I gave him the link from the pinned message, and
You've already messed it up once.
bitch.
It keeps wanting to make face break my camera.
There you are.
Does it work now? Yay!
Oh, I hear you twice.
Hold on, I fix. I got it.
You fixed.
That's not my fault.
I know
You
that.
fixed.
Right, I muted my mic there. Besides, getting to hear me twice, that's a fucking blessing. Don't knock it.
It was very godlike. I
Yeah.
will admit.
Exactly.
So yeah, I don't know if you guys want me to try and do something with the dwarves up north.
Even if you could like send him a message.
I don't think they have much of a shot of making it in time because we have an airship
So
And
unless
they
we go
have
fly and pick them up.
and they have much farther to travel than we do. Unless we get a end of like Lord of the Rings moment where we're just about to get shit stomped and people show up and save us.
Oh, a real Helm's Deep
Yeah.
situation. I
Crag
mean,
shows up. He's the like long lost king. Or
we
whatever.
did talk about that, bringing Crag along.
Brad won't show up. He'll just say that he did in the bar. Like he'll be in the bar and he'll just say that he did. And...
Are we back at Waterdeep?
You can be. Nothing else you need to do on the ship,
I
right?
think we should be.
Okay. You want to go right to your castle?
Yeah, let's go to the castle and get the money and we can go get shit.
We should get the potion of lightning resistance.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have one. I don't know where we bought it.
We'll check the shops in a minute, though.
It might have been
Who wants-
Waterdeep.
Who wants to talk to Harshnag?
I'll do it. Is he
You're
here?
good with words. Yeah, he's in his room.
Well, the green one is better with like short sentences. Just like plain like, do you want to be in or out?
We're gonna go fight a blue dragon. You in?
Yeah, where's Harshnag at? I'll chat him up.
I think he's in
He
here.
can, he can come out. There you go. Come out.
Hey,
What
buddy.
up, big homie? The only giant that Greenbone doesn't hate.
You all look like you need something from me.
We did. We killed something too. Harshnag, my big man, might I interest you in a fight to end all fights?
That is what I've been trying to do for months now. And he
Well,
cracks his knuckles.
nice.
Yeah, boy.
We're going to be
He's in.
taking on a dragon.
Not just any dragon, a blue dragon.
We
Really
and
ancient one.
who else?
We and whoever else we can find. But
Yes.
the storm giants are coming.
Oh, by the way, we found the king.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
He'll be there too.
Kind of forgot he had a vested interest in that.
And you think defeating this blue dragon will bring peace back to giants and small folk?
Yeah,
It'll
I also
certainly bring peace back to
Well,
children.
definitely.
It's better than letting it keep doing what it's doing.
you've also got a personal interest in this because we believe it's the same blue dragon you fought when the oracle fell.
Oh, her, yes. I wouldn't mind a rematch. Where are we doing this?
In the
Next weekend.
Give us a week.
We're doing this as soon as possible. As soon as we gather everybody. We just need to go ask as many people to help us as we can.
Yes, the more the better. But I will be ready. I
And
have rested and recovered my strength.
And if you have anyone you want to ask to bring them along, just the more the merrier.
Imagine if Harshnag
It's a
brings a
party.
date.
Should we ask those other giants that we tried to convince to vote against or vote for what we wanted? There was like the fire giant that
Oh, the heads of the fire.
Greenbone fought, and
Um,
they got along very
oh
well.
my god, what was her name? There was a certain sexual attraction that they had.
Yes.
Future
Partha.
Mrs. Greenbone, that was her
Yeah.
name.
Partha.
You, Kobold.
Yes?
Might I interest you in the fight to end all fights?
And the kobold goes and kind of like
Well, there should be a seal there.
rolls his shoulders and goes, I'm ready. Who are we fighting?
Kobold's in.
I think
We
we're
will be
talking to the
fighting
wrong
mighty
kobold.
dragon.
And he runs away and says, Nope, 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 nope.
Kobolds are right.
Just noped out of there.
You there, Kobold.
No.
Kobold is basically the Jehovah's Witness of fighters.
Uh-oh, he's going to Tat.
And
Oh,
you
no.
there, Cat.
Listen, Greenbone. I know what you're trying to do, but someone has to keep this place clean. And if we're all going to get murdered by a giant and giant dragon, who's going to do that?
What if I could bestow upon you, Nay, a potion of giant size, which would render you enormous and powerful?
I will do that. Can I have it now?
I get the feeling that you want this potion so you can polish something that's up high.
It would be super helpful because we've had 3 workplace incidents now with kobolds climbing on each other's shoulders to try to clean the top of the rafters. And it's a lot of paperwork.
Greenbone will purchase a ladder for your cowardly frame.
Okay. Do they have a health and safety division?
Yeah, who's OSHA in this case?
Yeah, we need to
That
designate
would
a
be
kobold
Greenbone.
for
That's why
OSHA.
everything is so dangerous.
But if you want to give me you can Tat like follows you. It's like, but about this potion. Don't leave. Don't leave. I will. If you give me the potion, I will definitely fight for you.
But
We
what
can't
if Tat were
guarantee
to
he won't
die?
use it.
But what?
Greenbone's asking Tat what if he died.
If Tat died?
Yeah.
He will die a glorious death.
Would Tat be willing to look a dragon in the eyes while it bears down on him?
If Tat is giant-sized, Tat has no fears, but Tat is realistic. And Tat is too small. But if Tat was giant-sized, Tat would kick some dragon ass.
Fuck it, Tat's in.
We'll give you the
I'm kinda
potion at the
dipping to bring
battlefield.
Tat.
I just want to
Should we
see a
bring Tat
giant
too?
kobold in this fight. That's what I want
I
to see.
mean, I kind of don't need my potion, so I'm down to give it to Tat.
Should we bring Tit?
Tat, you bring some form of pride to your cowardly race. I'm proud of you.
God. That was unexpected. I did not see that going that well.
It's a fucking gamer. I didn't see this coming.
Any other kobolds willing to fight?
Tit overhears this is like, Tat's a moron. I'm going nowhere near any dragons.
Oh, we'll need to acquire Tat a weapon.
I could figure something out.
Like a missile launcher of some kind.
No, like a weapon that suits his standing, like a sharpened broom handle.
And it's
gonna go
gonna
really
wag
well.
or something.
Shit. I mean, okay. You know what? You know what? I'll do that. I'll even tip it with adamantine.
Yeah, I want him to have something in his hands that he's comfortable with, so he's not like freaking out in the battle. This is baby's first fight, so I want him to live.
Oh, this is his
I
first.
should probably
Oh, wow.
practice a little.
Yeah.
Oh, do some training with Hoots.
So,
Yeah.
just as incentive, whoever gives Tat the potion gets to control Tat during the fight.
You get to control a giant kobold who has a broom as a weapon. It's amazing.
He
I'm
does.
kinda down.
They do have sunlight
I'm just
sensitivity.
that Aaron selflessly offered her potion, so she should get to do it.
Yeah, 100%. I want to see you do
Sure.
that.
Like,
I
no
mean, me being
usurping the
giant
throne.
size won't help much, so might as well. Are we giving one to Hoots? Have we
I don't know
chosen
if I want to bring
Hoots?
Hoots.
Okay.
Well, we did say that we could bring Hoots, but that if anything went wrong, he'd have to leave. Like there's going to be a camp
Yeah.
about 2 miles away from
He
the
ain't
fight.
gonna leave.
That's what
You
we said as
can't.
well.
You can't stop this guy from shitting inside the castle. He's not gonna leave a fight.
Got a
He won't
point.
even hang his ass over the ramparts.
It's a very valid point. I think Hoots should stay here.
Hoots is not old enough for this kind of like Greenbone, as much of a fighter as he is also a very concerned Karen of a parent.
A Karen of a parent. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Like Hoots is a teenager now. Hoots is huge.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how big Hoots thinks he is. Hoots has a lot to learn about the world before he can survive outside of my house.
You're not going out looking like that.
Oh,
Um,
God.
I had an idea. What if, hear me out, what if we gave one of the potions to the kitten bee?
The
Giant-
kitten bee?
Giant kitten bee!
I don't think we can. I think the only person that can control the kitten bee is Poopsie.
So we gotta bring Poopsie too.
Yeah,
Shit,
like that thing can't like speak or think, right?
Kitten bee or Poopsie?
Yes.
The bee.
I
we
think
don't know, it's
Poopsie
not big
can,
enough.
can
I would
speak.
say no. And honestly,
He
I
can
wouldn't want to
speak.
bring Poopsie because he'd be so infatuated with dragon shit.
Maybe
Well,
very
I mean,
fertile.
it'd probably be really good fertilizer.
God.
We can bring him back some, okay?
He gets
I'll
dragon
leave it-
shit here at home. Like he's got
Yeah, you
like
could-
homemade dragon
Yeah,
shit.
but this is like
You
blue
can-
dragon shit, not
you
like
can
white
stink up your
dragon shit or
backpack.
bronze dragon shit.
Yeah, you can stink up your backpack with blue dragon shit. That's on you.
I would, you know, I would imagine that each dragon's shit has its own like special
Properties.
property. Yeah, properties like.
Is this one electric? Kind of like
You know,
zaps you with
I can
static
probably
when you
tell
pick it.
you
Yeah,
when Chuck
electro
was
poop.
writing out this campaign, this is something that he did not anticipate us talking about the fertilization levels of different types of dragon shit.
This episode of Dragon Seers, we talk about various types of
Agriculture.
dragon
Yeah,
shit.
sorting this out will really increase our yields at our farm that we always forget we have.
Yeah, the one with all the dead people.
There's your fertilizer.
Yeah, I mean that soil's already ripe. We're good.
Yeah, it's good. It's got phosphates up the ass, man. It's fine.
It's self-sustaining. All right, well, Harsnag's in. Tat's apparently in, so now I gotta make a broom handle with a.
That's all in.
Tat, what's the most comfortable thing you feel swinging around? Is it a broom, or do you got something else in mind?
You want me to fight with a broom?
What do you feel comfortable? No, I asked you. What do you feel comfortable swinging?
And he kind of looks over at Silver. He's got a nice big sword. I want a nice big sword like that big sword he's got.
He's like, you gonna swing me around? No.
All right.
He's like, one of those
I'd pay to see that.
two-handed swords that's bigger than me now. But if I'm giant, I'm gonna fuck some shit up with a sword like that, man.
But here's the thing: when you go giant, if you can't pick it up as I make it for you, you won't be able to pick it up when you're giant because it'll grow with you.
I do believe there's a short sword in the.
Well, he just
chest.
has to hold it when he gets he doesn't have to hold it up if he's holding it.
But if you
It'd be
can't
a
hold it
fancy
now,
dagger.
But if he can't lift it as a normaling, he won't be able to lift it as a giant.
Normally,
He doesn't need to lift it. He'll
Just
get giant
just make him
strong.
a
Don't worry
dagger,
about it.
and so it'll be a sword by the time he's big.
He'll be able to carry a great sword when he can. That's
can
fine.
he hold it now? Can
Okay.
he actually? Is he actually able to physically hold it now?
Right now he wouldn't have the strength to hold it now.
Yeah. So
You know what? Tat,
You
roll.
guys are
Give
going
me a
his-
strength
through
check.
But his
one.
Give me a
strength.
strength check.
You're
Go
getting mega strong here. You guys are overthinking everything. You're also missing an opportunity for an excellent burn on Dusty. Where there were a few hours just as rigor mortis was setting in, where Dusty would have made a fine weapon as a club.
He rolled a 4, so.
Oh boy.
But his tats, their strength becomes a 20 when he drinks the potion.
Yeah.
I picked up a jeweled rapier. I give it to Tat and tell him to practice with this. I don't know if you've ever practiced with a sword.
Do not
before,
practice on your brethren. Practice on the
Or-
wooden stake in the courtyard.
or don't practice on hoots because that's just not going to end well.
Yeah. Don't point a weapon at hoots. That's good advice for life.
It's more so
he
using
says,
fists earlier.
the other weapon I'm really good at is this thing, and he tries to shoot a sling at Greenbone.
I ain't
Good
dodging.
shot.
It's just gonna have to hit me.
Yeah, so
A
done with
giant-sized
with
slingshot.
advantage. So he hits you. He actually dealt full maximum damage with the slingshot.
Nice.
Bounces off your pec.
you get
I
about
clapped him on the back. I'm so proud of him.
He goes flying across the room.
okay.
All right, Tat's in. I'll. So wait, no, you giving him a blade, right?
I gave him a jeweled rapier that I found. I can't remember where I found it. It's got an octopus on the handle.
Oh, we got it from the ship. Well, the crew got it from the ship and then gave it to us, I think.
No, it was.
No?
I think I got it when we were with King Hecton's ship. I think I found it there.
Oh, okay.
Because there
Yeah,
was that
okay.
chest and stuff underneath.
Oh, okay. I'll have to make that into a real weapon now.
I
Yeah, you just created
From
it, right?
two daggers.
yeah. I didn't give it any value of any kind, sentimental or monetary.
Gelrin, do you want to do anything to this rapier, or do you want to just make it is it just a rapier?
I just want to see how.
What can I do to it? What would you allow me to do to it?
You tell me. Be creative. You tell if you tell me if you want to do something to it, I don't know, improve the hilt,
Adamantine
make
tip.
it, dip it in adamantine. I don't know, pray on it.
Yeah, I'll dip it. I'll dip it.
Pray on it.
I'll dip it in adamantine, and I'll do some light work on the grip so that his little kobold hands are good to go.
Okay,
I'll use some of the leather scraps to make a better grip.
so give me let's see. Give me 2 skill checks of your choosing, but tell me how you're using them.
Okay, so let's go with. I'll go with that. Can I go with athletics for just form
Sure.
in terms of the forging?
Sure.
That one. I mean, I'm not acrobatics. I'm not doing backflips while I'm hammering the anvil.
You could
Although that'd be
I mean, yeah, why not?
you could forge
I
with
mean,
a
yeah.
special amount of
There you
flair
go.
or something. All right.
And let's go with. Can I roll survival in the term of working the from experience in the woods, working with leather to make it fit better, or would that be something different?
You could do that. Sure. Ooh.
That'll work. Here you go, Tat.
So you work on that. You work on that for a little bit, and it turns into a vicious rapier, which means that it's a magic weapon, and if you roll a 20 with it, the target takes an extra 2d6 piercing damage.
Nice. All right, now comes the most important part, Tat. Before
So,
I give this to you, you
I-
need to name it.
I removed it from your inventory scraps,
Good.
and I gave it to. I need to actually make a proper Tat.
Were you expecting to do that? Discussion?
Before I give it to you, Tat, a good blade needs a good name.
I've never. What do you suggest? What should I name it?
What comes to you?
Close your eyes and then just blurt out the first name that you think of.
Oh, we're gonna make you work for this one.
Collapsing.
Collapsing lung. There you go.
I mean, it is piercing damage, so
Collapse lung.
What's
Collapsing lung.
what's a lung? We'll call it
Don't worry about it. You're going to see a couple of them next week.
I will call it the Collapsoraptor.
Nice. I like that. I like that.
You know
Raptor.
what? You know what? That's a good one. Here you go.
I'm looking through my spells. here.
Collapsoraptor. I love it.
I don't need daylight for. Daylight would be useless against a fight with a dragon, wouldn't it?
I don't know. Maybe unless it's dark out. All right, Tat. Do us proud. Go practice.
It's sharp. It's really sharp.
Careful, don't hurt yourself.
Hold the other end. Not the sharp end. The other
Oh, that makes much more sense.
Tat's gonna need some training.
Yeah,
before we get
Tat
there.
is gonna go and go practice with this.
Don't practice on your brethren.
Tit, come here, Tit. I have something to show you.
Oh no.
Oh,
And he
no.
heads down the stairs to go to the lower courtyard.
Maybe one of the ogres will give him a pumpkin to practice on or something.
Oh,
The pumpkin
God.
patch is just mutilated when we come back.
I'm just gonna sit there and stare at my hands. What have I done?
That's funny. All right,
Raptor though is fucking amazing.
let's go down to the lower courtyard.
I'm gonna go into my workshop and start crafting all this stuff. There's gonna be a lot of rolls.
Are we bringing your mimic?
No, Mimic can stay here.
Oh,
Frank the Second can't.
Frank
Just-
Word the
no.
second.
Yeah, just Frank's doing okay. Uh-oh.
It's not loading again, is it?
Mm-mm.
No.
I don't know why that happens. Like halfway through, it stops loading.
Refresh.
Should we all refresh?
Yeah, refreshing seems to fix it. So, and then now that you're at your courtyard, at your workshop. Wait, how did only? Okay.
Okay.
So the first thing
So-
you notice at this level, you notice that the two stone giants that have been hanging around seem to have left.
Oh, Oh, we were gonna ask them
Oh
to join us.
man.
Good
Nice.
reading. Good riddance, squatters. Oh yeah, scraps. Before I go into the workshop, do you want me to
Uh-huh.
craft you an entirely new dagger, or do you want me to imbue Sir Stabbing 10? It would save resources if I imbued it, but it's up to you. I don't mind making you a brand new one.
Let me just check Cersei Ripper. I've had some good memories with this, so yeah, you know what? Knock it up a notch.
Okay.
I hand
will.
over Cersei Reaper, make it a lord.
Oh, I'll make him a lord.
Lord Ripperton.
And I think I got all the pieces from everyone for the sake of RP to work on Greenbone's axe and everything. Because I got for the bandoliers and stuff, I got all that in there already.
Go up, start scratching the
Should I give you my spell books?
I mean, you can give me a book that's roughly in size if you don't want me to risk damaging them. Oh,
You're a good boy.
I'm
We
coming.
just run by each other. Here's a book. I don't know which
This is
one.
all very exciting.
We run past
Alright.
each other in the halls. You.
So how many books
This
do you
book.
want to be able to hold? You want 2 books? Like, do you want like a bandolier that turns into a belt kind of thing with like 1 book on each hip and scrolls down the middle?
Because I'm thinking I have at least 2 books, so I could have like 1 on each hip, maybe.
Okay.
I do have a lot of scrolls. Oh, what about like potions and stuff too? Could those
can
like
do
be like little
potions.
bottles?
I can do potions. I can do potions, scrolls. Scrolls roughly the same size, depending on the size of the potion itself. I'm not going to be able to fit I'm imagining a supreme healing potion is about this freaking big, so that's not going to work.
Ooh. Hmm.
Yeah, they do
How big
get
is
like
how big is
larger
a
and
potion?
well, yeah, sounds about right. You know, the supreme healing potion is just it's more potent, but it's also bigger.
I'm going with basic MMO
Yeah,
work.
you know, big round
Max
bulbous
healing
kind of
potions are
thing.
big.
The regular ones are just like small vials.
However
Okay,
you
so-
want to design it.
Okay, so book on each hip. Do you want space for scrolls too?
Well, scrolls I don't really use like on the fly, so
Okay, cool.
I don't think I'd need it.
All right.
Potions,
and,
maybe.
Okay. And Greenbone, anything Greenbone is taking a nap.
Yeah, let's do one at a time. Let's craft one thing at a time. And
Well, no, I was trying to get everything ordered, getting the order.
Okay, that's fine.
And then I'll craft it all one at a time.
Cool.
So Val, I've got daggers and darts. That's pretty straightforward. I need to definitely go into old not there anymore's room and dig through artificer junk for springs and whatnot. Is
Retractable elastic too, for the books.
oh yeah. Gotcha. Easy clasps.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, Greenbone. Anything special you want me to do with the axe?
No, just make it awesome.
Okay, I can do that. In fact, I'm going to use my inspiration on that axe.
I'm expecting at least a +1 axe here.
Well, that is up to the lords who roll the dice.
No, all it needs to be is a great axe with the dragon scales involved.
Got it.
I've decided being too poetic didn't really suit Greenbone character-wise, so he's just going to call the axe Dragon Cutter.
That works too.
He's very literal.
All right, and do you want me to do any investigation check in here for any artificer junk?
What kind of things would you be looking for?
Stuff for Silver's quiver. So, like, I guess springs.
Some like gears, maybe like.
Yeah,
Maybe a gear.
You can pretty easily find some sort of mechanical gadgets. There are definitely some springs, some metal wires, a bunch of gears that, you know, kind of fit together, might be able to be turned into something. And a few scrap pieces of leather, straps and stuff like that.
Cool. All right, Silver, anything special you want? to do to the quiver?
Um,
Any personalization?
no personalization. I mean, I kind of want function over
All right.
over that. So
Got it. Also, don't think I didn't forget what you've been saying. In the next opportunity I get, I will push you off a bridge. Okay.
I'm gonna put him down the food chute.
Speaking of food shoot, we should talk to the dragons.
Sure.
Hey, Frank. Is Frank
We
happy
speak-
to see me?
Yeah, it's like spinning around in circles.
Oh, good. Okay.
Blowing bubbles.
Where is Fegalos? Is he in the stables? Or was he somewhere
Passed
else?
out in the corner. Too much
I
to
thought he was in the
He's-
stable.
No, he's over here.
He was in the tower, wasn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's
Ah,
doing his thing. Oh, here. Give him some of this pipe weed. Tell him it's from his boy.
It's your boy.
All right, let's get to
We'll
work.
go-
Ting,
we'll
ting,
go-
ting, ting.
Okay.
We'll go check out the cloud chaser after this. Like,
Yeah.
So what's the
Let's
first
do-
thing you're making?
Well, I'm going to start with the leather goods first.
Okay, so the dart bandolier for Valdemar.
Yep, and the sorcerer's harness.
Okay.
The bandolier, I think Val's would be the easiest to start with.
Sure.
So let's go with that. So can I use the same checks I did earlier? Because honestly, they're the two best ones in terms of explaining, because using leather and athletics for hammering away.
I would say athletics is fine. I think for the other one you want to just do a flat dexterity check.
Okay, that'll work.
Actually, let's do a
So,
combination
yeah.
of the three. You can do athletics, dex, and intelligence.
Okay, let's go with that. Which one do you want first?
It's up to you. Doesn't really matter.
That's okay. Well, all right, here we go.
$22. Barely breaking a sweat.
That's good. I feel like I'm going to take at least one hit of exhaustion by the time I'm done with all this. All right, Dex.
21. The
so
craftsmanship
good.
is quite good. Yeah, all the stitches are nicely aligned. And now for
Right.
the intelligence.
What would intelligence play a factor?
I think it will deal with the actual functionality of how well designed it is, what it's supposed to do.
Okay, that makes sense. All right.
So I'm thinking athletics is kind of the toll on you. Dexterity is the quality of craftsmanship, and intelligence is the level of functionality.
Well, level of functionality is it works.
It does work, and I would say that we'll give Valdemar this dart bandolier, or we'll call it a, yeah. Is that what you want to call it?
I don't know. What do you guys think? Got anything creative for a dart bandolier? Because I already know Sansa's is sorcerer's harness.
the Artilier.
Dartalier. I mean, I don't hate that. I don't hate that at all. I like it a lot.
Okay, so what it will let Valdemar do is that if he uses both his attacks to throw darts and one of them hits, he gets to throw a third one for free.
Nice.
Cool.
Nice.
All right, that's one done.
So the idea being that if he hits, he's able to grab a second dart like so quickly to throw it again.
I like it. I'm gonna put it on the table. All right, next one. The sorcerer's harness. The sorceress's harness. There are a lot of S's.
Sorceress.
Sorceress's harness.
At least my name's not Sarissa.
Oh dear
The
God.
rest of the sorceress.
The rest of the
is
sorceress.
fired.
I hereby name this
It's a snake.
Okay, so same rolls.
Yeah. So, but tell me first what it's supposed to do. Like, what is it? I know it's
So,
supposed to have like
it's a-
these stretchy strings for the book, but what is the purpose of that?
It is a bandolier. That is basically it's like a bandolier belt. So the belt will have a spell book on each side, on each hip, and then we'll have slots for potion vials and or scrolls, depending on how tightly she winds the scrolls up, and or if she wants to even use them for that. That's up to her. And it will allow her.
What's happening?
Utility belt.
What?
It's a
You would put a
Batman.
bat-
It's a
Batman
Batman
utility
It
belt.
is.
I'm okay with that.
And it will allow her, if permitted, because she can't cast 2 spells in the same action, correct?
It's a
Well,
bonus
she,
action after a cantrip.
yeah.
So what if it gave her the option to cast and then hold a spell?
Okay. I have an idea for that.
Is that permissible?
Yeah. Well, we'll see how well.
No, yeah.
The
There's
outcome.
always the dice.
So let's do the intelligence check first.
Okay. Oof. Oof.
Okay.
Oof.
And then the
Ooh.
dex check.
Oh. Okay, that's better.
Okay, and then athletics.
Aw.
Okay.
Okay.
Athletics. So you're still in good shape. You're still feeling good.
Feeling good.
The craftsmanship is not quite like some of the stitching is not quite as clean as it was on the design you made for Valdemar.
This is a little bit more intricate.
So this sorcerer's harness or Batman utility belt will I'm making shit up on as we go. I'm sure I'll regret some of this. It will allow Sansa to use a bonus action to store a full level spell in the harness to be cast in a future turn as a free action.
Oh.
That's pretty fucking baller.
When loading that, however,
Spell as a bonus
Oh no.
action.
Hold on.
yeah, so you
Hold
can
on,
use a
wait,
bonus
there's more.
action, for example, to store fireball in the
After
belt.
I've already done something. For
Right. Yeah, it just stores it in the belt, and then in a future turn, as a free action, you can release it. But when releasing that stored spell, you have to roll a D100, and on a 60 or higher, the spell is cast.
Oh boy.
Less than 60, nothing happens.
But
It-
it still
it-
consumes a spell slot, doesn't it?
It consumes the spell slot when you first store it.
Okay.
Yeah. Less than 60, it fizzles. Less than 10, it gets cast on you.
Ooh.
Okay, that's okay. I'll just not store things that will kill me.
So that's, yeah,
Okay.
that's kind of the risk, right? If you store fireball and it goes terribly wrong, because of the nat 1 on the intelligence check, it just blows up on you. So there is like,
It backfires in my.
it can backfire.
Okay.
So
Or
you can just
they-
cast
Play
immunity
it
on
completely
yourself.
in your own favor. Just have a healing spell in there.
I just have to be careful which things I'm holding.
And I
Oh,
mean,
darn,
you know,
I rolled
it's
under a 10. I healed myself.
Yeah, it'll be like that meme. Oh, I healed myself. Anyway.
Oh no. Anyway.
Or maybe you heal the dragon if you roll higher than a 10. But anyways, so that's your belt. Yeah, so the idea, so it still consumes a spell slot, but you can store it so that in a future turn you could basically then cast a regular spell and just release this as a freebie.
Two
freebie.
spells.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And I would say, I didn't write it in there, but I would say that it stays in there, like, just for the one combat. Like, you can't store one in there now and then use it 2 weeks from now. Like, it has to be in the same combat, basically.
Okay. Is there a limit to how many times I can do that?
No, but you can only store one at a time.
Right. Okay.
Okay. It's 2 down.
It's 2 down.
2 on
Quiver?
the table.
Okay, so I put that into
Right.
Sansa's inventory. What about Silver? You were going to make some sort of quiver?
Quiver that automatically readies an arrow. So in terms of effect, I'm not really versed in terms of like how archery and that kind of thing works, or how I can spin this to be a benefit and like a beneficial perk. So Silver, you use arrows a lot. Sometimes. So like you want to like basically an insta quiver almost, but what?
Well,
can it do?
I also have like several different types of arrows. So even if it had just even like better storage, or like okay, so I put the arrows in and I can like spin it to select whichever one I want, and then I can just
Okay.
pull it out.
Okay, so you want like a Hawkeye kind of thing.
Yeah.
All right, so
Okay.
let's do the same 3 checks
Okay.
again. Let's start with intelligence again.
Oh dear.
Ruh-roh.
19. You've got a really good image in your head as to what you want to do here. Let's see what the execution is like with your dex check. I see the 1 and I'm just like, is that the first or second dice? 13.
I'm, like,
It's not bad. You there does seem to be a little bit of a degrading level of quality the more you're building things here. Seems to be a pattern. Maybe that's because you're running out of good materials or something. Who knows? But it's still totally functional. And then
All
just
right,
an athletics to see how you're doing. Well, those are some aggressively thrown dice. 25. You're feeling great. So this quiver, it ends up having 3 compartments in it. And you're not entirely sure how you managed to pull this off, but you were so smart. Those 3 compartments actually connect to an extra dimensional space that allows the quiver to hold numerous items that never, even though the quiver itself never weighs more than 2 pounds. The shortest compartment can hold up to 60 arrows, bolts, or similar objects. The mid-sized compartment holds up to 18 javelins, and the longest compartment holds up to 6 long objects such as bows, quarterstaffs, or spears.
Big sandwiches in it.
So I essentially made him a really weird looking backpack.
Sure. Yes, you could say that. So it's I put it in your inventory, Silver. It's called an efficient quiver.
Nice.
And please tell me I gained 1 level in Artificer.
No, but you do feel quite confident in your abilities here so far.
All right. Next,
What's next?
Lord Stabbington.
Okay, so this is an upgrade of Sir Seam Ripper?
That's right.
Yep.
Okay.
We're gonna make him a lord.
I'm bringing back an old classic.
Only you can get that candy cane weapon back.
Oh, but that was amazing, wasn't
I
it?
know.
Oh,
That Santa died.
yeah.
Still have his bag.
Greenville
Still
still
got
has.
eggnog.
Yeah, I was gonna say he still has the eggnog.
Yeah, I'm planning on getting messy fucking drunk when I'm fighting.
Okay.
Okay.
So how do you want to make this thing better?
So I'm going to improve upon it. So I can, let's see. I'm gonna undo the wrapping. I'm gonna redo the wrappings. I'm gonna adamantine dip it.
Is your solution to everything?
Hey, adamantine dip.
Because he's a dip.
Yeah.
Get out. Oh god, that bridge can't come soon enough. So I'm gonna redo the wrappings. I'm going to dip it in adamantine, and then I'm gonna carve a sigil into it. I kind of want to carve the druidic symbol for owl bears
Okay.
into the base of the blade, so that you always got hoots with you.
Oh. You can wrap one of his feathers around.
Yeah, you put it like at the bottom of the hilt or something.
This does bring into question whether or not I should be taking the potion of giant size.
I don't know. I'm debating it too, because a lot of my stuff, because I can wild shape into giant creatures.
And you can't giant shape into a giant creature, no?
No.
Giga
Does it work?
crocodile.
Okay, so
We can't turn into a giant like Loch Ness monster or anything now, can we?
No, unfortunately. I already tried asking last session. He's like, so if I'm a giant and I turn into a giant crocodile, will I be a giga crocodile? And no, that was shot down instantly.
let's start with your dex check first as you rewrap the hilt of Sir Seam Ripper.
Yeah, boy.
Natural 20.
Yeah, boy.
Okay. And then let's do an intelligence check around the carving of the symbol, and we'll see what kind of effect you manage to imbue on this. $12. All right.
Definitely says owl bear.
And just do your athletics.
Oh, no.
15. Okay, now you do take 1 point of exhaustion, which means you get disadvantage on your future checks.
Okay.
I
I should have started with the great axe.
roll me a d8, please.
A D8.
3. Okay. So don't look at your inventory sheet, Scraps. If you have it open, just don't look at it for a second. What did you want to call it?
Lord Stabbington.
Lord Stabbington. Okay.
I tried not to look at my other screen.
So I will remove Sir Seam Ripper.
Oh.
Lord Stabbington. The one thing you notice that it's a little bit larger than a dagger now. Like there's a little bit extra weight added to it, but it is still a weapon that you can totally use. It's still a magical weapon. It has a +2 bonus to attack and damage rolls. It has 4 charges. If you score a critical hit against a creature that has less than 100 hit points, the creature has to succeed a DC 15 Constitution saving throw or be slain instantly as the sword tears its life force from its body. The sword loses 1 charge if the creature is slain. When no charges remain, the sword loses that property forever.
It still stabs people though, so I'm
Yes.
Charges refresh on long rests, right?
No.
Oh.
These are one-time use. So there's 4 times total. Basically, 4 times if you crit a creature with less than 100 hit points, it dies instantly.
Oh.
When that property
Still
goes
a
away,
nice
it's still a +2 magic weapon, though. So, and that's in your inventory now as Lord Stabbington.
Oh, he's so beautiful.
Nice.
I feel like that gif of Jordan Peele profusely sweating. Just
I'll,
oh,
there's the
all
info
right.
for that written down in text.
Okay.
Oh hell, I'm gonna enjoy stabbing things with this.
I hope so.
Give me one
All right,
second,
How
guys.
do levels of exhaustion work? Does anyone know? Top of their head.
You need. Oh fuck! I played Green Zone and it happened to him recently. He had 2 levels of exhaustion. It took like 2 long rests to actually fix.
Yeah.
Something to do with your hit points, I think. I don't remember. Sorry. I try not to let that happen to my baby scraps. So.
Yeah. Because I'm currently.
Well, we're not going
I'm
anywhere.
currently
are we?
debating. I'm currently debating on taking a gamble or not when it comes to the axe.
Do you want to take a long rest now and then come back to it tomorrow?
No.
He's not gonna let me do that. But
You get one day in the
counteroffer.
fucking board.
So how does what are the levels of exhaustion? 1 exhaustion is disadvantage. 2 is
Uh,
I think 4 I pass out, right?
2, your speed is halved. 3, you get disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws. 4, your hit point maximum is halved. 5, your speed is reduced to 0, and 6, you die.
Well, I don't want to die. So can I defer the disadvantage at the cost of exhaustion when I'm done?
No. I know you're trying to. I know, but I'm trying to make the athletics throw mean something.
Yeah, no, I get it. Okay.
I'll give you this. How about this? You have disadvantage on either the intelligence check or the dex check. Not both. You can choose which one.
So intelligence is the image in my head.
The way I've been thinking about it is intelligence is the functionality of it, and dexterity is the quality of it, like how good it does that. So if you roll really good in intelligence, I give you a better weapon kind of thing.
Okay.
And you haven't really had a problem with dex yet, so.
No.
I'm just really
What's
using it
intel-
to look into,
so-
decide what kind of features it has.
So intelligence is better overall weapon. Dex is
So for, let's say, a high
gives it the
intelligence,
plus
maybe you
modifier.
get like a plus, you get a weapon with a cooler feature, and the dex determines how strong that feature is.
Oh, okay. I'm debating on which one I want to roll inspiration on.
Scanner, you wanted a great axe, right?
Hells yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's Rune, yeah.
No, he changed it.
Dragon
what there's
Cutter.
Rune. Oh,
Dragon
Greenbone.
Cutter.
I decided Greenbone wouldn't be that poetic about shit.
Because this one is my swan song. This is
Now, you can always use your
Fuck it up, Greenbone will kill you.
you can always use your inspiration to cancel out the disadvantage.
Oh, another fun fact. Since I don't know. Will you still allow? Because I'm using my Forge Master's hammer to create all these.
Mm-hmm.
Any item created with the Forge Master's hammer is unbreakable by non-magical means.
Okay.
The Forge Master's hammer can be used to destroy items that have this property. So basically, meaning if I fix it, so if I'm the only person that can fix it.
Yeah.
Okay. Or if whoever wields the hammer can fix it.
Right.
Oh god, this is hard. Because I really don't want to fuck this up, because otherwise I'm not going to hear the end of it.
Either way, something's gonna die with this axe. It really just depends on what that is, being up to you.
True. All right. So what do these do? Proficiency. What about my smith's tools? Or are those already being factored in?
That's kind of what I'm using your dex check for.
Oh, because it adds your proficiency bonus to any ability check to make. So is that already doing it?
No, but I'm giving you fairly easy DCs on these. So
Okay. Okay. I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
I know you're using your tools and you're proficient in it. So
Okay. Do I want to sacrifice dexterity or intelligence? Intelligence.
you know what I mean, right? Like if you have really good intelligence, you know that, like for example,
Intelligence gives it the property. Dexterity determines how effective said property
yeah.
is.
So like a cooler property may not, you know, if you have high intelligence, low dex, maybe the property's really cool, but it only has like 2 charges, or it only does a little bit of that cool thing. Whereas if your intelligence is low, but dex is high, maybe the weapon doesn't really do anything fancy, but it does a shit ton of extra just basic damage because
That's
it's
true.
really well
So
designed.
I mean, Greenbone's not one for the. He's not very flashy. He just likes to watch things die.
That's pretty loud.
So you know what? I'm going to sacrifice intelligence for in favor of dex. Because I'm assuming, because to me, Greenbone just wants something that's going to kill something efficiently.
Yeah, something sharp, something heavy.
Oh, that's not going to be a problem.
Okay, so let's do
I
intelligence.
have this crudely drawn parchment from Greenbone on what he wants it to look like.
I can just see that now. It's like a remedial child's cartoon.
It's just a stick with 2 fucking triangles on the side. Yeah, I can make something with this.
with a little arrow pointing to them that says sharp, and an arrow that points to the handle that says not sharp.
Yeah, I can do this. All right. All right. So, hey, the way I see it, based on that drawing, I already have that mental image. So anything that I can come up with is already going to be better than the drawing that I had provided. Okay, so I think let's do this. Okay, I'm ready.
All right, so
Stoke the
so
flesh.
intelligence at disadvantage. Is that what you're doing?
Yes.
So you're saving your
So-
inspiration.
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, intelligence at disadvantage. So let's go.
11.
That's not awful.
No, that's not bad.
It's right in the middle. Okay. Whew. That part's out of the way. And so dexterity would be with inspiration.
Okay, so you can roll that one
Right.
with advantage if you want to use your inspiration on
Because
that.
you said you're basing athletics off of my just overall performance and how tired I am after
Yeah.
this, right?
That doesn't really have much of an. That's more like your well-being, not the item.
Got it.
And it
All
probably
right,
doesn't really
dexterity
matter
inspiration.
after this one if you're kind of done. Like if you.
I'm just gonna take a nap on this bear rug over here. I'm gonna curl up with my mimic. All right, dexterity. Let's go and play.
16. All right, pretty good.
All right. And athletics. I'm so fucking tired.
Yeah, you now have 2 levels of exhaustion. But
Oh no.
the great axe comes out pretty good.
Oh. No. Do you want me to do it? I kind of want to inlay a little anchor at the base of where the metal meets the hilt. Can I
Okay.
do that?
Sure.
I'm sentiment like that. Don't at me. I'm gonna trudge over to the door. I need to open the door, get some fresh air in here. It's getting a bit musty. Ugh. I'm gonna grab my mimic. And I'm gonna go over to this bear rug. I'm gonna cuddle with the mimic and go to bed.
Have a little sleepy sleep.
I'm so tired.
Thank you. Thank you for Lord stopping them. I really appreciate this. Stab a fucker with it.
I'm
And then
still
Stanza
waiting on the results of the great axe.
But Stanza has a utility belt now. Like that. How far?
Yes.
Silver now has like the quiver equivalent of a bag of holding. Like it's a
Yeah.
quiver of holding. Like,
Mhm. I
Don't
like
ask me
it.
to do it again. I don't even know how I did it the first time. Well, we're all waiting in anticipation. Oh, how bad did I do?
You did really well.
Oh, thank God.
So the dexterity was really good, so it's high quality. The intelligence was okay, so it may not have been exactly what Greenbone wanted, but hopefully he'll like it anyways. This weapon comes out, and sorry, what were you going to call it again? Dragon Cutter?
Yeah, Dragon Cutter.
Okay. So it has like an interesting property on it. It's similar to a Defender sword. It's a +3 great axe.
Sweet.
And the first time you attack with the axe on each of your turns, you can transfer some or all of the axe's bonus to your AC instead of the attack damage.
Oh, nice.
So, for example, you could choose to add 3 to your AC and not take the 3 extra to the attack and damage. Or take a +1 attack and damage and a +2 to AC that lasts until the start of your next turn.
That's actually perfect for Greenbone now because I want him to be a mega tank.
So,
Oh, sweet
there's
Jesus, it
the
worked.
text description of what that
That's
does.
dope.
Oh, thank God.
Colin, I'm very happy.
Really?
I'm not going to murder your character.
Thank you.
You're not going down the food chute.
Yeah.
All right,
Not
everyone,
today.
come pick up your stuff. It's on the table. I'm gonna sleep over here.
I'm going to go test my new axe on a kobold.
Oh,
Hey, Pat.
No.
Hopefully, Greenbone likes the little memento I put at the top of the hill.
Take someone's eye out with the anchor. Awesome. Thank you so much, dude. That's
Oh,
so
this is awesome, man. Thanks.
Thank you.
I'm so happy it worked. I was sweating this all week. I was like, oh shit. Oh. What time is it? It's only 3 in the afternoon.
perfect now.
Yeah, don't mind me. Please don't draw anything funny on my face.
Dick
I
butt.
brought this gear into this world. I could easily take it out. I didn't even make anything for myself. Oh, that'll come in time.
You made a feeling of pride and still livingness.
And a sense of accomplishment.
Yeah.
I dig it. Hmm. Well, that's all the adamantine. So, if you guys need anything else, I'm gonna need more metal.
Stuff David liked to say.
Okay. What else do you guys want to do?
I'd like to ask Begalos if he would like to join us in our quest to beat the bitch.
Don't forget to give him the pipe weed.
Oh, I know. We couldn't bury this.
Fight a dragon in her lair.
We kind of fought her before, remember? The first time we met?
Yeah.
The odds are much better this time.
Are they?
Memories, dude!
Sorta.
We had Harshags come with us. We got a couple of storm
Have
giants.
giants.
And a large green bone.
And
And
a
we'll
large
be
green bone.
giants, sorta.
And more effective than last time.
Yeah, it won't be more. It won't be just one giant. It'll be more giants.
Can I have the lair when we defeat her?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
We own a
Yay!
lot of property. I don't know what we do with a dragon's lair.
Hey, only if I can come visit.
Is it not bad juju to move into a dead dragon's lair?
Yeah,
Do
those are
dragons even have juju?
old superstitions.
Okay. Good.
We do want to go ask the other cloud chaser. So, any issues there, or are you okay fighting besides? They get to stay here. They don't get the lair.
I've never met. I don't know about fighting alongside other dragons. But I also don't know if there are many dragons that are stupid enough to join a fight against another dragon like me. I'm kind of special that way.
Especially dumb, is it?
Something like that.
You're in good company, buddy.
Well, we're gonna go ask the other, because we need all the help we can get, you know? So, anybody who wants to join in a fight can join in on a fight. But only you get the lair, okay?
Sounds like a plan.
Sweet. Talk to you later, Bigelows. Enjoy the weed. Okay, Bigelows is it.
That was easy.
For the sake of my character's RP, I will not be accompanying them to talk with the blue dragon because I am taking 2 long rests in succession.
Oh,
I
the
am
white
conked
dragon.
out until the next day. So a long rest is 8 hours, right?
Yeah.
So I fell asleep at 3 p.m.
And
So
you
yeah,
can
2
you
long
can
rests.
you can only do one every 24 hours. So technically you're
Oh.
basically just going to lounge around, but that's fine. Like you'll be fine now.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
You can have a spa day. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh, hey, I do gotta go see my fish wife. But I don't know. I could come back with another level of exhaustion.
Oh no.
Good thing we have a week.
This didn't help me at all. I mean, it helped a little, but not in the ways I wanted it to.
Alright, should we go talk to the other dragon then, or should we try go shopping?
Do you think he'll say yes?
I don't think he will, but you know,
I guess it's worth a shot.
I mean, I think he's pretty happy with what he has. I don't think he's gonna give it up or do
Especially
or
if you
want to
go
do
fight
anything.
a blue dragon.
yeah.
Alright,
What if we
it
just
pisses
had-
you guys off? Greenbow can just test out his axe.
Greenbelt, you coming with?
Okay.
Bring your axe.
Down the food chute.
Probably not the best way to enter.
Silver first.
I'm gonna pretend I'm still sleeping.
Yeah.
You're dreaming all of this right now.
Yep. The sounds
Is it
of
the other?
dwarven snores can be heard echoing in the courtyard.
There he is.
Oh yeah. Oh, well,
Oh, yeah,
it was
he's
actually
a
the
white-
other way, but oh well.
He's a white dragon, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yes.
He is, and he's kind of laying on top of his pile of gold and snoring.
I
Being a white dragon
subscribe.
means he gets less trouble with the dragon police.
Liked and subscribed.
Kind of just like rustles his.
I don't know if I want to wake a sleeping dragon.
Poke the bear. I can hit him with this axe and see what happens.
I mean, you could,
He's
but
blitzing.
Music got really tense.
maybe we should leave.
Yeah, maybe we should.
Yeah, fuck it, let's go.
Yeah, I think it's like a
Best
sleeping
not
dragon
to wake a sleeping dragon.
Hey, what's that phrase? Let sleeping dragons lie.
Yeah, gotta be a phrase like that.
We'll leave a note like
This
Well,
might be
we
Josh's
know.
way of telling us we're getting one dragon, not two.
We'll deal with him another time.
yeah. We'll leave a note. We'll scroll a note on the wall. All right. So, are we asking more people to join us, or are we going shopping? Or can we just
Is this
like?
is this the next day?
It can be.
I'd like to join you with the shopping, but
I would also.
but if you guys want to go now, I'll just stay on the castle. It's all good.
Like, do we want to send a messenger down, like, to go get our stuff for us, or do we want to? Can we get like home delivery on certain things?
Can we just have like
Postmates.
a Uber delivery?
I'm gonna do a test roll on Dragon Cutter. I'm just gonna do a few practice swings. So, if people wanna just steer clear for a second.
Pat, stay out of the way.
Oh, wrong way. I walked toward.
Oh shit.
Swipe.
So,
Yeah,
for
do-
example, like on that last one, right? You could say, okay, I'm gonna actually make the attack be a 21 and the damage 14, but gain the additional 2 to my AC until the start of my next turn.
Yeah, I like that. Because if I can give myself 3 extra AC, I'll be AC 20,
Hmm.
and there isn't much that's gonna like hurt me. I like it.
Could I attune to something different?
Yeah.
I'd like to attune to the Black Dragon mask.
Oh.
Ooh, spooky.
And I can unequip, I guess, or unattune the amulet of proof against detection and location.
Don't forget to pick a good nuke that you can set off through me.
Ooh, well, I'll have dragon breath with this mask on.
What kind of dragon breath?
I don't know. Just says dragon breath.
Morning breath.
Says you have a breath weapon that requires rest to recharge, and it gains a recharge of 6.
Well, that's if you have a breath weapon.
Oh, it is? Oh.
Hmm.
Oh, like if I was dragonborn.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
But you do gain all the other stuff.
Yeah.
You could use me as a turret for prismatic whatever the fuck.
Yeah, there we go. Prismatic spray.
I can be in a really like dangerous, dumb position,
Yeah.
and then you can save me. That's what I'm saying.
That also sounds good. I can only use that once, so I guess I will use it through you.
Plus, if it comes out of me, it'll be giant size.
Yeah.
Not
I don't know. It works that way. Giant spray.
So
I
one
can,
thing,
I can increase its effectiveness by focusing it through my nipples.
It's like a Care Bear stare. Just
Yeah,
not quite.
like a
So
Care Bear
what-
stare. If that show was like just really wrong.
so one thing to remember is that I have a healer's kit which has 10 charges. Sorry, it's 10 uses. As an action, you can expend one use of the kit to stabilize a creature that has 0 hit points, without
Oh.
needing to make a wisdom medicine check. So what do you use goes down? Healer's kit.
I also have a cantrip called Spare the Dying. I don't know if
Right. Yeah, hang on to
Yeah,
that.
that'll stabilize. I have that too.
Need to figure out what spells would be good.
So not lightning.
No. Is Moonbeam gonna be any good?
It's radiant.
Moonbeam.
Yes.
I'm going to equip enhance ability, so I can actually give Cat's Grace, which is an advantage on dexterity checks, which is what we want. We want as much dexterity against this fucking dragon as we can. Like, what are you eating, Colin? Shrimp chip?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I love those. Shrimp chips.
They're good. The bag smells just awful, but the chips are good.
Okay, so do you guys want to go shopping before
Yeah.
you head out?
Yeah.
What do you want to go shopping for? Do you want to go to the trades ward where you'd previously bought like food and some weaponry and stuff like that, or do you want to go to that potion place lady?
Probably the
Oh,
potion
Potion
place.
Yeah, we hit up the potion place.
Okay. Weird bottles concoctions. Not
Hey,
not a
lady.
lady, the guy. Schemo weird bottle.
Yay. It's the next
Oh,
day.
I didn't grab that money.
Ah,
What money?
well, you better go back to the ship.
Well,
Under
no,
the
it's fine.
chest.
The ship is near that's fine.
There's 3 potions of lightning resistance for sale.
Silver, pay the man.
It says 600 gold pieces a piece.
You
I know that there's 2,700 gold pieces in there.
Oh, I see. You need to have it on you to buy stuff.
Yes.
How about this? Well, you can open
Like
the
I said,
party
I-
loot from the side menu and move stuff to your inventory.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then yeah.
He said that was allowed as long as we were shopping.
As long as you're Well, and as long as like, you're near, which you are right now. Like your castle is parked outside of the town.
Is
There's
it the
some really
castle
good-
never?
No, it's in the players folder, the vault party loot.
Where's it? D&D Beyond.
Oh, vault party. Okay. So
There's a lot of really good spells here.
2,000. Where's my character? Oh,
Just-
goodness.
All the money you can, Silver, because we need a lot of these.
Well, I mean, I can just grab all of it. Let's.
Here, hold on. Before you do that, I can do that automatically if you want. You want me to give you all the money, or
Already
you?
did it.
Okay.
I
that's
got
fine.
it. I got it. Well, except for I guess the one electrum that's in there can stay in there.
I was gonna say, Sansa, if you have I don't know if you have a druid spell book, but that sprig of mistletoe will allow you to channel the power of spells from Scraps and I's spell list.
Yeah, there's an idea.
If you have the book, that is.
I don't think I do.
That'd be handy if you could actually, because I think between the two of us we had.
It helps out us because we can use it in place of any material component, but I don't think most of the spells we have don't really require any of that.
Yeah, I don't think that Sansa would be able to use this.
Oh.
I don't know if I can do
So-
druid things.
Do we want all 3 potions of lightning resistance? I take it.
Wouldn't hurt.
Okay.
Potion of Storm Giant Strength. Man, you imagine chugging a giant potion and that?
Yeah, I think it was discussed last week that that doesn't work. You can't just chug 2 giant potions and become doubly
Well, no,
blind.
this one doesn't make you big. This one just gives you,
Gives you strength.
yeah.
Yeah.
Your strength
It's
score
perfect
changes to
giant strength,
29
actually.
for 1 hour.
Well, Greenbow should definitely get an L.
It's 4,000 gold though.
Would you be happy with a
I-
stone giant?
I have
Straight-
one. I have one.
Cool.
We can just give it to him. I'm not planning to use it, so.
What about Val? Val will probably get up and start punching as well.
That's true.
It does have a sliver of a fingernail from the giant floating in it, though, so that's kind of gross.
Ew.
Yeah, but we don't tell Greenbow that. We tell him it's like a flake.
It's protein.
Exactly, that's exactly what it is. It's this magic thing called keratin.
There you go.
Jeez.
I have 771 platinum after buying those lightning resistance.
Potion of Heroism. I've never seen that one. That's pretty cool.
There's 3 potions of healing.
Should I just go ahead and buy those?
There's a superior healing too.
Yeah. Buy all
Okay.
of those.
Okay.
Um. I don't even remember what attacks the blue dragon had.
Lightning.
Was that the only attack?
Probably
Teleport.
So
not.
I've got 651 platinum.
We should definitely buy another giant strength for Val though. I don't know if you got that.
Potion of cloud giant strength? Or
Storm giant.
storm giant? Or
That's the
stone
highest.
giant?
Storm giant would be the highest.
Storm gives
Yeah,
you
Storm
29.
giant?
yeah.
Storm Giant's 4,000 gold.
The most expensive one.
Go big or go home, you know?
How much money do we have?
Well, I just bought that. I'll tell you here in a moment. 251 platinum.
Schemo Weird Bottle loves you guys. He's like, this is amazing. Nobody ever comes up. This is some of my most expensive stuff. I hope it still works. It's been sitting here for a while because it's so expensive, but it should be fine.
Give us a discount.
Yeah.
You should have asked for
Or at
that
least
before you
that's
started
more.
buying things.
Yeah, I should have asked for that before I started buying shit.
Does Schemo
You'll
have
get a
anything in the
receipt.
back?
Does he have
that
what?
Maybe does Schemo have anything in the back that maybe isn't for sale?
Like what kind of thing? I have stuff in the back.
Little things that will get you run out of town, but we want them.
Something that would give us an edge in battle, apart from all these potions.
Especially against a blue dragon? Just hypothetically.
Or if you
We
have
make.
just...
I know somebody who makes wonderful caskets.
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
No.
Do they make dragon-sized caskets?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe on demand.
Oh, there's going to be demand. Don't worry about that.
What about, say, a potion of revivify?
Yeah, we need
No,
that.
what we just bought, like just even just one, even just one.
For being just such valued customers.
And you know, if we survive, we'll come back.
When?
I want a membership card with this place. I want like a rack of points.
Want like a
Yeah.
punch card or something?
Well,
You
they
found a
don't.
sand-
They don't make potions of revivify. Only scrolls.
Oh, God, no
I
scrolls.
mean, But do we have someone who can use the scroll of revivify? Eh.
Maybe Gelrin?
Me or Gelrin could, I think.
I think Galrin's the only one that could.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, because it's a druid
That's
No,
a
it's
cleric.
cleric.
thing.
or cleric.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think if I
So-
go up another level or two in cleric, I learn it. But
Clerical error.
we're not going to be leveling up until after
Yeah,
this, so
Yeah.
really doesn't do much.
So Schemo. Scroll revivify would be pretty awesome to be fair. Go
Or we could
on.
find one, maybe.
Go on.
Who's
Perhaps
your
a friend
favorite
who has a-
customers?
Spell scroll
Do-
shop needs customers.
I do have one, including the required diamond components,
Oh, yeah.
but I've kind of been saving it for myself. So the price would be a little bit higher.
Oh, you're killing me, Schemo. We
You
just
mean-
bought all these expensive potions off you.
I know, but gotta make my money somehow. I could let it go for 1,000 gold.
It's diamond. That's the diamond component and the scroll.
Mhm.
Everything. All in one package.
Pretty convenient.
I mean, if it stops someone from being permanently dead, you know,
I think
it
that's
saved
a
my ass once.
reasonable ask.
You know?
Especially because we had to hunt down the diamonds last time, and that also was a pain.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah, I'll pay that. That's fine.
Green,
You have a
pay the
thousand.
man.
You have 1,000 gold.
Yes, Greenbone is very fiscally responsible.
Learn
guess I
something new
haven't
every
looked-
day.
I haven't looked at your coin purse in a while. Like, what the fuck?
Keep your eyes off my coin purse, wench.
If you open up Scheme, if you double click on
His own life.
Schemo, you should be able to purchase it, Scanner. It's at the
Oh,
list
that's the bottom there.
in the list there.
Where the fuck is this nerd? He's underneath my thing. Come here.
And then it's the little gold icon next in that row for it.
Oh yeah, spell scroll revivify. Give me that.
Anybody can use a spell scroll, right?
No.
Hey, that
have to be
motherfucker
made.
took 398 extra gold off me.
No, it auto.
Oh, it converted it to
Platinum. Yeah.
yeah. Your platinum just went up. That's all.
Oh, I see. I see.
No, you still have to be able to cast. Like you still have to be able to write class. So you're the only one that can actually use that
Okay.
All right, Calvin.
because you're a
You
cleric,
figured
right?
out the
Part-time
point.
cleric.
Yep.
Very
Been a cleric
part-time.
for all of like 3 weeks. Pretty much an expert. And I thought of something the other day. Whenever you were saying this,
It's about how long our clerics live.
I thought about something the other day when you saying I would feel uneasy around silver.
Hmm.
Would I though, considering I was brought back as a cleric by the deity who houses vampires in his midst?
Well, you're like a little uneasy in the like conflicted sense. You know, where it's like it's kind of against that, but also yeah, you're not really the poster child for a cleric anyway.
No, I'm really not. If anything, it would go against my druidic sense because it's an abomination of nature. But then again, I've got a lot of conflicting shit going on in me.
Galvin
Don't
lives a
think
very
about it too hard.
confused life.
Scraps is just like don't think about it too hard. Trust me on that.
I try not to. And you know, sometimes I think losing my memory was a blessing in disguise.
Ignorance is bliss. Okay, so you should take the scroll of revivify. We have a ton of potions.
I wouldn't mind if somebody wants to give me some potions. I don't think I have any.
I've got a few. Take potions of healing with me.
Okay.
Say what?
Who doesn't have? If you can give him 3 of my healing potions.
Gelrin?
Yeah.
I gave him the spell scroll, by the way, Scanner, just so you know.
Sure.
Nice.
3 potions of healing. Okay.
Cool.
Who needed
Um,
the storm giant strength potion that I have?
one goes to Val, the other goes to Greenbone.
Okay. Well,
Oh,
I
strength
have
too,
one
as
to
well
give
as
to Val.
size. I'm gonna be balling.
Well, I just figure you two are always the ones who are up in people's faces, so
We're
Brawlers.
the ones rolling from strength, so at least I am anyway.
Who's
So
getting
how's
these
the order of which?
potions?
Would you take the gigantification potion first and then the potion of giant strength?
Yes.
Well, I would save the potion of giant strength because the giant size potion ups my strength anyway,
Gotcha.
and I already have max strength, so the extra strength will actually put me at the game boost cap.
Ah, gotcha.
So only if for some reason I was rendered ungiant size would I then take the giant strength potion.
Makes sense.
So Sansa, you're giving what potion to who?
Storm giant strength potion to, I guess, Greenbone. And then one of the ones we bought needs to go to Val.
Okay, Storm Giant Strength to Greenbone. And did you buy them or did Silver buy them?
Silver bought
I
them.
bought the storm giant strength. I bought
Okay.
the one potion that was there.
That goes
Uh,
to Storm Giant Strength?
Yeah.
Yes.
Goes to Val. Okay.
I have a potion of. I don't have to say this. Makes you smaller.
Diminution.
Yeah, I don't know. How to say that.
I have one of those
Unbeginning.
too.
Unbeginning.
Unbeginning. Yeah.
The debigifying potion.
Yeah, it's a perfectly cromulent word. I also have a potion of climbing. Do you want to be like Attack on Titan? Greenbone. Just like a
I'm
giant
actually pretty
size.
good at climbing.
What else?
As long
Weapons
as
would be
Greenbone
good.
bites people in half when he takes it.
Yeah.
I mean, I could do that.
So who doesn't have healing potions right now?
I've got the potion of greater healing and the. I thought I bought the other potions of healing.
Yeah, I thought you did too. The 3 potions of healing?
Can we just...
Yeah, you
Oh,
have
it's
4.
I got him. I have
Okay.
4. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay. Sansa, you have healing potions?
I have one potion of healing and one potion of supreme healing.
Okay. Greenbone, do you want to carry potions or?
Honestly, if I need a potion of healing, I'm fucked. So I think somebody else should have it.
Okay. And I don't know what Val has. Let me just check his. I mean, I don't think he needs. He's got 1 potion of healing.
Hmm.
He's also got rabbit and potato plate.
Yeah, that's got to be bad by now. that
I
was.
also found Harshnag, I think. In the
Yeah, that was bought in the restaurant.
And a cinnamon latte. What the fuck?
Why isn't
Is
He
he
was
like?
going to drink that at the end of the battle.
Oh, yeah.
Like. He's got quite the palate, doesn't he? Like.
Not really. He
Um,
never eats this shit.
He's got 1 potion of healing. I've got a few potions. Can you give him one of my potions of greater healing, please?
Sure.
Just so he has both. So everyone bar Greenbone has healing potions.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Alrighty. Weapons next, I guess. Thank you, Schemo. Love you. Move it back.
Hugs and kisses, XOXO.
I'm assuming that the crew is already on board. Or are we going to have to go talk to them?
What crew?
The
ship crew. Yeah.
They're
The
not
airship?
coming-
No.
Tree Eats of the Wind.
Oh. Gotcha.
The Crimson Tide, but Tree Eats
Losing
of the
track
Wind.
of all the things that we got.
We can't bring the ship crew with us to this fight.
If they want to go, yeah.
No, we can't.
Or you can't.
No, they'll get minced by a dragon. Like, we need to bring people that we don't have to babysit. We need people that will actually help. Like, the first time that dragon attacks, those guys are dead.
That's a good point.
Do we
And
want to
then we've
ask
got
the
no
water
ship
bearer
crew.
in water? No, wait. Where was that?
The water baroness.
In the casino place.
Plus, you're also forgetting the basic rule of game design where Chalk is going to set whatever we're fighting to match whatever we're bringing. Like, we're not going to be able to just roll in like we're level 100s in a training mission.
Damn.
For every health potion you buy.
Oh.
It's a new enemy on the battlefield.
So, we got to keep it smart and make it an actual playable experience instead of having like 24 characters on one side and fucking 30 on the other, and we're all sitting here for 14 years trying to end this fucking fight.
There's probably not a whole lot that these shops here have to offer that you don't already have, unless you need to buy some arrows or something like that.
Yeah.
Practice swipe.
Okay.
I wouldn't mind getting some more arrows.
Swipe.
I have 70 arrows, so
Oh, you have 70 arrows?
yeah. Could have spread out
What are you
less,
doing?
but oh, do you know what? I think it was like Water Deep or something where I bought more arrows. But you should definitely go buy more arrows because you can have different types now.
How's the balance on that great axe, Greenbone?
It's really good axe. Look at that one. And I didn't even roll my brutal criticals. Actually, I'm going to roll my brutals just to see what I would have gotten.
I'm gonna wipe the sweat from my brow.
Damn, that's a lot of damage. Not as much as when I was chunking out like 3-4 attacks a turn, but it's a healthy amount of damage.
Oh, good.
So you can easily buy some more arrows there, Dusty, if you want. You can hold 60 on you now.
Yeah. Which guy has those?
Nobody does, I don't think. You just increase your number. Like, the price is honestly like negligible. Like, you can probably pay a gold and get yourself like 120 arrows if you want.
There's some in the bag of holding too.
Yeah, I would just increase your number to like 60, I guess, if you want to restock.
Ready.
Magic arrows, nothing like explosive. Although, to be fair, I think I'm out of the explosive shit, to be honest. Man, they were just not good.
Silver still has 16 cold-tipped arrows.
Yeah,
But-
I've been saving them.
Oh, you can set them on fire and then.
Oh,
shoot
they're
them.
good for the undead.
Ah. Or keeping people warm.
And evil creatures.
And the evil creatures, yeah.
I mean, a blue dragon's pretty fucking evil, right?
What do they fall under? Chaotic evil?
Lawful evil.
Lawful evil.
Dragons have rules.
Society has rules.
Okay. I want to try to wrap this up in about 10 minutes or so, if that works for you guys. Unless there's
Yeah,
something else you need to get.
I think we have all our shopping done.
Yeah,
Sure,
I think we
dude.
should. But is there a message sending thing we want to send out to anyone? I mean, we talked earlier on about who we want to ask, but I can't think of anyone else now. We have Fagelos, we have Parshnag, we have 2 Storm Giants.
I don't think the dwarves of Ironmaster, even if I asked them, they wouldn't make it in time.
Yeah, it takes too long.
I
Gene,
think
if we
you
went to
sent
Scott-
some of those to Iron Slag anyways, didn't you? Didn't you call for them to head over there and
Oh, fuck, did we?
do something? Or, no, actually, a long time ago they sent some of their army to Bryn Chander, so they may be stretched a little thin anyway.
Yeah.
See my,
Enchanter.
other than the shopping, no. Other than I just got to see my fish wife, and I'm good.
Do we want to ask the head of the fire giants, Tarta?
I mean, yeah, Greenbone's got rapport with her. He's gonna be a giant for 24 hours. I mean,
I think
And
I
Tarla doesn't like
think-
dragons.
King Hecaton would have pointed out that at this point, like the relations between all those giants are so tenuous that they don't really want to tamper with that right now. The hope is that they can reunite the giants once they've dealt with this dragon, but it's a
Right.
little.
So we shouldn't send a message saying, "Hey, baby, you up?"
I mean, Greenbone did say he wanted to slap some giant cheeks at the end of the fight.
Yep.
It's-
I got 24 hours of giant size, so that clock starts ticking the moment I take that fucking potion. We gotta wrap that fight up.
That's why you're saving the strength.
Yeah. I'm saving the strength for the stride of pride after. I want the whole world to feel that rumble.
Mm.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, this is gonna be glorious.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna need that giant's or that dragon's head for courting.
Oh, that,
It's
yeah,
true.
yeah.
Yes.
What
She does,
giant
and she
fire-
hates dragons too. So
Yeah, what fire giant lady could resist a giant greenbone who kicks in her front door and then throws a severed dragon head in her face?
That's
I've
so
got one
much
in my
more-
inventory if you want to try it out.
It's so
Nice.
much more romantic than "Hey, baby, you up?"
Dragon kill and chill, yo.
love it.
Oh shit.
Okay,
We should-
so.
Anyone else we should ask?
Like moving the fuck on.
Before this gets weird.
You want to start traveling?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't think of anyone else who we're gonna ask. It's
What are you flying over the castle? I assume.
yeah, we're
Yeah, we
flying
get
the
there in time.
castle, and then yeah,
Does the
We thought-
airship have any weapons?
It
Harpoons.
has, yeah, it has one or two ballista on it.
But I guess this fight will be taking place underground. It's not going to matter. We'll bring the castle just because that way it's impossible to forget anything.
Yeah, and the ship comes along with it because, so you would travel about 700 miles towards the desert.
Bye. Goodbye, fish wife. I will see you soon.
it's
JT.
implied that you spent a few hours with her. Yes.
No, yeah. For the sake of my RP, I'm gonna say I did.
Try to remember that we parked in the scratchy lot.
And so you pretty easily spot the campsite that the storm giants talked about meeting you at. It's about 2 miles away from this amphitheater. Do you want to have a quick like flyby and have a look from the air? Does anybody want to roll some perception checks to see if you see anything?
Did I
Yeah.
take my mile-long vision? I did, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
did.
Let's get within a mile of that bitch so I can
Okay.
justify I did.
So essentially, like when you reach the desert, and it starts off just being pretty plain, clear skies, very hot, typical desert environment. But as you get closer to the campsite and closer to your destination, there's this churning cauldron of black clouds that fills the sky as thunder peals and lightning flashes. You, Greenbone, can see with this vision, half buried in the cold dunes, is a crumpling amphitheater adorned with statues, many of them broken, the rest worn smooth by wind and sand. You spy 2 large trebuchets that stand atop the ruins, and where once cheers rang out across a great city, now a solemn fortress stands before you, waiting for you to draw near.
We're going in on foot.
And you glimpse Imarith from a distance because I think this image is cool and I want to show it to you.
Oh, that's dope.
Oh.
And then you anchor
That giant
your
fucking horn.
castle near the campsite, and you are greeted by that motley crew of allies that you have assembled. Fagelos, who's kind of staying to the outside of the camp because he's not super keen on getting too close to the giants, but you've got King Hekaton, Oleg, Harshnag, and a very excited Tat who joins you. And we will go from here next week.
Nice. That's a baller.
Collapsoraptor.
I love that. I love that the party Luke came with us as well.
Oh yeah.
Literally break.
Party
my
Luke's
shit
gonna
back
fight.
if Tat kills
Party
the
Luke,
fucking
good to see you.
dragon.
Oh my god, if Tat did kill the dragon, that would be
Legend.
worthy of a fucking painting commission, to be honest.
When Tat sees the dragon, he's officially a dragon seer.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess he's seen
Yeah, he's seen
Cloud
dragons.
Chaser, but this is more of like
That
a
doesn't count, like that's basically a domesticated dragon. That doesn't
yeah,
count.
like
It still counts.
this will be a dragon in its more natural habitat.
The way that
It's
we
This is an
normally,
actual excursion.
like the way that we would normally see a dragon is like that's what Tat is experiencing.
Next week, I'm going to give Tat my Dragon Seer's token if he survives.
Tat is gonna be like the new Hoots. He comes with us on adventures.
I'll probably want a
Yeah.
tattoo.
Yeah, we actually
a
let
tat
Tat
for
come
tattoo.
because we don't mind if he does.
Two. Tat
He'll
tattoo.
be like the king of the kobolds when he goes back.
I got to fight with them.
That'll bolster morale.
All right. So I think this is a good place to call it for the week.
Sounds good.
I think you have